So there's this 26-year-old girl out there named Tiffany who was featured in this video titled 20v1 Speed Dating 20 Guys. And she was basically there as a participant in this social experiment to see if she could potentially find a guy to match with her based on her own specific dating criteria. And boy, let me tell you, based on what I've seen so far, it really seems to me that Tiffany's just gonna end up being one of those weird old ladies with about 100 cats and a goldfish in her house, just because of how ridiculously unrealistic her dating requirements are. I mean, it's as if she's like a 5-year-old little girl in the Build-A-Bear workshop, demanding that her teddy bear be this big, be this tall, be this color, be this strong, and be able to somehow fly around like he's Superman or some shit. I mean, it's all really just super idealistic and goes to show you how delusional some girls can actually be.
Are you hoping to find a match today?
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping...
See, you can already tell by the tone of that high-pitched
Yeah!
that she probably consumes overpriced Starbucks coffee on a daily basis, gets the latest iPhone every single year, and unironically wears yoga pants 5 times a week, even though she's probably never even been to one yoga class in her entire life.
I mean, I'm hoping not to continue this pattern of very bad men.
Says every relatable stan girl on Twitter who watches Shane Dawson religiously, uses overused K-pop sipping teen memes daily, owns a pair of Vans, and probably has a dying plant in the corner of their bedroom that probably hasn't seen the light of day since last year. Don't worry, man. I've got you. You'll be in a better place soon. Just hang on in there a little bit. I promise you'll make it out of this dungeon one day. Wow, that's actually an accurate representation of how every girl's DMs on every social media platform be looking like. Whether it be Twitter, Insta, or even Facebook. If your DMs are open and you have ass and tits, just be sure to be ready for some dehydrated ass dudes to be sliding in there. We set Tiffany up with 20 potential matches to put her dating standards to the test. Okay. Would you guys date this? Question mark? Oh my god, the thirst is real. All these guys saying hallelujah more than once. LOL definitely. More than twice. Yes and yes. Looking good. These guys already lost the battle before it even began. Would anyone not? Question mark? Oh.
Got him! Got him!
Well, damn. She already came in with that major level of ego by basically implying that there aren't any guys out there who would pass up on the chance to date her. Like, holy shit, her ego is off the charts. And then you see the 2 smartest guys of the entire group just get up and leave.
Bye, bitch!
And I'm honestly surprised that more guys didn't just get up and leave as well. But, you know, some men just can't resist their thirst, as seen here in this circle.
I would definitely want someone open-minded but not a freak. So you shouldn't be into feet, but you know, a little choking's a little fun.
Wait, so a guy being into feet is way too weird for you, but them choking you isn't?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I'm actually struggling to figure out how she came to the conclusion that it's better to be choked than to be smelled, or whatever these people who are into feet do whenever they're around feet. You could honestly tell that everybody who wasn't laughing is probably into feet. You could tell they're like, damn, my chances with this girl are already ruined. I can't help but touch feet. Oh man.
I do like them tall because I'm pretty tall for an Asian girl. And when I put on my heels, I would like to still be shorter than my man. So they need to be, I think, at least 5'11", but I prefer like 6 feet tall.
You could tell that one guy's soul just jumped straight out of his body. All his hopes and dreams were just crushed in an instant. This man's career ended before it even got a chance to begin. She's over here acting like Thanos by wiping out 50% of the Earth's population by requiring that her man be at least 6 feet tall. And are you guys seeing all the guys that are getting up and leaving right now? Like, this shit is hilarious. But seriously, she's 5'6", and she claims that she wants to be able to wear heels and still be shorter than her potential boyfriend because that's obviously a super important requirement for any successful relationship. You know, these critical inches actually do determine whether or not you guys are compatible on an emotional level and will ultimately determine if you guys will eventually break up or end up getting married. Wow. I'll be sure to learn from this and add a height requirement requirement for any girl that I'll be ending up dating too. Let's say anything 5'6" and over is off limits. Seems fair, right, guys?
You know what? I have a younger brother, and anybody younger than me, I just automatically think of my brother, so.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty weird. That's like me saying I have an older sister and girls older than me. It just makes me automatically think of my sister. Like, what? I think she just has some weird, hidden, suppressed Appalachian mountain type feelings towards her brother because there's honestly no other way to explain this.
Like, they could be the hottest person in the room, and if they tell me they're even a month younger than me, I'm just like, oh, I just see my brother, and it's like, oh, would not date my brother.
Yeah. I think my theory is slowly being confirmed. But anyways, she goes on to send a message into the group chat asking the remaining of the guys that are all left there what all of their ages are because she's trying to see if any of them are around her brother's age since she clearly has a problem with that and pretty much all of them were younger than her. Here we see the ages are 21, 20, 24, and 25, which automatically disqualifies all of them based on her weird-ass thought process of constantly thinking about her brother anytime she's around a guy that so happens to be younger than her. Like, I still don't quite get that, but anyways, they ended up all leaving in disappointment, and as soon as the last guy was getting up and leaving the circle, he said,
"You gotta be single for a while."
And then she's over here acting all shocked and shit as if she didn't already know that deep down inside, it's true. She's gonna end up being that 100 cats in her house by the age of 40 kind of gal if she doesn't end up changing her dating criteria pretty soon. I mean, she's over here literally trying to get with the kind of guy that looks like Thor, is crazy like Loki, and doesn't want kids anytime soon like Iron Man. I mean, it's just all quite ridiculous.
How many guys did you think would be left?
I thought there would be maybe 4 guys left, but there were none.
Funny how she thought.
I know what I want, and there's nothing wrong with having these standards.
Man, she's hilarious. But anyways, now we're just gonna be taking a look at a couple of comments from the comment section of this video, because quite a few of them were pretty interesting. Here we have a comment coming in from Jared responding to Margarita saying, I don't think the age requirement is an issue by itself, but she's minimum 27 and requires an older guy who doesn't want to consider having kids in the next 7 years. That's going to narrow her options down considerably. Alara Faye says, no men should be dating you. Go date with the tree. They are more than 6 feet, of course. Older than you, probably 150 years old. You can pour liquor on that tree and you could choke yourself with them. Unlimited. Lee Alexander said, her values equal, are you taller than 85% of men in the world? Are you born at 1992 or older? Still likes to party and don't want kids? A person's real values equal, what's important to you in life? What do you strive to achieve every day? Living Color Studio says, wants a 6 feet tall guy older than her who will party and choke her. Asks not one question about personality, then wonders why she keeps meeting bad guys. What a puzzle. Someone so dumb that their most important criteria in a partner are height and age should remain single forever and never be allowed to procreate. Oh, that's true. Her values: choking, feet fetish, 6 feet tall, partying, not even a month younger. What a shallow thought. Yo, all of these comments were like literally tearing this girl apart. But yeah, man, clearly this Tiffany girl has been watching way too many rom-com movies. She clearly fits that stereotypical girl who says all the time, where did all the nice guys go? Why do I keep bumping into bad guys who don't treat me right? When will I ever find a good boyfriend? Why do all my boyfriends always cheat on me? Men are trash. Men don't deserve women. Like, these are the types of girls who put themselves in positions to be cheated on because they're not actually looking for nice guys. They're looking for the type of guys who don't care about them and are only trying to get into their pants. And somehow, in their delusional little minds, they think those guys will stick around and would actually want to be with them for more than a year. You know, all I gotta say is, stop complaining, stop getting mad, stop being sad, and stop being depressed, because you have no one else to blame but yourself. Tiffany. Tiffany, if you're watching this video right now, you can slide into my DMs on Instagram, links down below, and maybe I can teach you a thing or two on how to actually find a good boyfriend. And that goes out to the rest of you who are just like Tiffany as well. Yo, make sure you guys have notifications on. I always gotta remind you guys because YouTube's funny with the notification system, and a lot of you guys always claim that you don't know that I'm uploading videos, which is kind of weird. Yo, follow me on Twitter. I actually tweet there, you know, like I actually suggest you follow me on Twitter, but that's totally up to you. And with that being said, it's JD, and I'll see you in the next one.